Have you gone days without a proper bowel movement and just assumed it's part of getting older? Let me tell you something straight. Constipation is not normal in old age. It's a warning sign. And if you're over 60, this silent problem might be draining your energy, mood, and even your will to move. But here's the good news. If you eat the right thing for just 3 days, you can say goodbye to constipation naturally. No pills, no discomfort, and no rushing to the bathroom. In today's video, you'll discover what's quietly sabotaging your digestion and the simple habit your body has been craving for years. Let's get started. It's surprising how something as simple as constipation can quietly take over a senior citizen's daily life. What starts as a minor annoyance can turn into a constant source of discomfort, frustration, and fatigue. For many elderly individuals, this becomes the new normal. But the truth is, there's nothing normal about it. When your digestive system slows down, everything slows down with it. Your mood, your energy, your sleep, and even your desire to socialize. The worst part? Most seniors never talk about it. They stay silent, believing it's just part of getting old. But it's not, and it absolutely doesn't have to be. This silence is exactly what allows the problem to grow. Many elderly people go 2, sometimes 3 days without a bowel movement and shrug it off as a natural part of aging. But it's not just inconvenient. It's a sign your body is out of rhythm. Constipation in old age can lead to bloating, headaches, poor appetite, and even a weakened immune system. And yet, so many senior citizens push through the discomfort without ever asking for help. They believe it's embarrassing, or worse, something they simply have to live with. But let's make this clear. Constipation is not a life sentence. One of the biggest misconceptions about senior health is that your digestive system is doomed to slow down forever. But what's really happening is that your body is adapting to a lifestyle that no longer supports it. Less physical activity, less water intake, fewer natural fibers. These changes creep in over time. Add to that the emotional stress and irregular routines that often come with retirement, and you've got the perfect storm for a sluggish gut. Healthy aging isn't about accepting decline. It's about adjusting to support your body in a new phase of life. The truth is, your gut is trying to tell you something. That constant heaviness, those gas pains, the sense that something just isn't quite right. It's not random. It's your digestive system waving a red flag. Your intestines want to work for you, but they need support. They need hydration, regular movement, and most of all, respect. Because when you ignore constipation, it doesn't go away. It spreads its influence to other areas of your health and steals your daily joy in subtle, persistent ways. Many senior citizens end up reaching for laxatives to fix the problem, but over time, that creates dependency. Your body forgets how to function on its own. What started as a quick fix becomes a long-term crutch. That's why well-being for seniors requires a different approach. One that nourishes instead of forces, that restores instead of masks. Your body still has the wisdom to heal itself. It just needs a little help to remember how. And this help can begin in the most unexpected place, your morning routine. That first decision you make each day might be the very thing keeping your intestines locked up. In the next topic, we'll uncover a surprisingly common habit that millions of seniors believe is harmless, but could actually be what's stopping their digestive system in its tracks. For most senior citizens, mornings come with rituals. Some open the curtains, some reach for a newspaper, and many, without even thinking, head straight for a hot cup of coffee. It's warm, it's comforting, and it feels like the only way to start the day. But what if that beloved morning coffee, especially on an empty stomach, is actually working against you? Yes, something that seems so innocent might be silently sabotaging your gut health. And if you're over 60, your body may be more sensitive than you realize. Coffee in the morning isn't evil. It's about when and how you drink it. When consumed before any food or water, coffee can irritate the stomach lining and increase acidity in your digestive tract. For some people, that might stimulate a bowel movement. But for many senior citizens, especially those already dealing with constipation, it can have the opposite effect. It tenses the digestive system, slows down gut movement, and leaves you feeling bloated or blocked. Senior health isn't about giving up everything you love. It's about being aware of how it affects your aging body. And here's another morning mistake: skipping breakfast altogether. A lot of elderly individuals do this without thinking. Maybe they're not hungry. Maybe it became a habit over time. But skipping breakfast sends a message to your body. We're not eating, so conserve energy. And part of that conservation is slowing down the gut. Your intestines respond to rhythm. If there's no rhythm, there's no movement. It's like expecting a machine to run when you haven't even turned on the power. Hydration is another key piece. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up dehydrated. Going straight to coffee without a single drop of water is like trying to water a garden with an empty hose. Warm water with lemon first thing in the morning gives your digestive system a gentle wake-up call. Add a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil if you like. Many senior citizens find it helps ease bowel movements even more. It's not about doing something extreme. It's about giving your body what it actually needs after a long night of fasting. A better morning routine might look like this. Start with 200 milliliters of warm water with lemon. Wait 10 to 15 minutes. Then enjoy a bowl of papaya with soaked chia seeds or a slice of whole grain toast with avocado and a drizzle of olive oil. After that, then yes, have your coffee. But now your body is awake, nourished, and ready to receive it. These simple shifts can make all the difference in maintaining a regular, healthy digestive flow. These are real tips for a longer life, rooted in daily choices. The idea here isn't to eliminate all your comforts. It's to align them with what your gut truly needs. Small changes in the first hour of your day can set the tone for everything that follows. And if you've been struggling with constipation for years, this one adjustment might be the easiest place to start. But there's one more secret your gut is waiting for. A food you likely stopped eating long ago, but that your body still remembers with gratitude. There's a food that your body used to love. A food that supported digestion, soothed your gut, and helped your entire system flow with ease. But over the years, many senior citizens have quietly removed it from their daily meals, often without even realizing it. Maybe it was out of convenience, habit, or simply not feeling like eating it anymore. But your body hasn't forgotten. In fact, it may be silently begging for its return. This food isn't expensive, it isn't trendy, and it doesn't come in a fancy package. It's just papaya. Yes, papaya. That soft, orange fruit you may remember from your childhood breakfasts. Rich in fiber, enzymes, and water, papaya is one of nature's most powerful digestive allies. It contains papain, a natural enzyme that helps break down proteins and support smoother digestion. For senior citizens, whose digestive systems may be slower and more delicate, papaya is like a gentle massage for the gut. It doesn't force, it encourages. It doesn't shock, it supports. And for anyone dealing with constipation in old age, this simple fruit can be the beginning of something life-changing. But the magic of papaya doesn't stop with digestion. It also supports your immune system, helps reduce inflammation, and delivers nutrients that promote healthy aging from the inside out. The fiber keeps things moving, the enzymes help break down food more efficiently, and the high water content hydrates your intestines. Many elderly individuals who bring papaya back into their diets notice improvement not only in their bowel movements, but in their overall energy, skin clarity, and even mental sharpness. All of that from a piece of fruit. You can enjoy it in countless ways. Eat half a papaya with a spoonful of soaked chia seeds in the morning. Blend it with coconut water and a bit of ginger for a refreshing afternoon smoothie. Or freeze chunks of papaya to add to yogurt or oatmeal. However you prepare it, the key is to eat it consistently. Not once in a while, not just when you remember. Your gut thrives on rhythm and repetition. And when you give it what it needs daily, it begins to respond with gratitude. The problem is, Most senior citizens try it once, expect magic in 24 hours, and give up. But your body needs time to adjust. Think of it like a garden. You don't water it once and expect it to bloom. You care for it a little each day. Papaya is one of those foundational tools for well-being for seniors that's been overlooked for far too long. And the best part? It works gently, naturally, and without side effects. And what happens when you take that papaya and pair it with other healing foods? That's where the real power begins to show. In fact, there are 3 combinations that have helped thousands of elderly people get their intestines moving again in as little as 72 hours. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. Imagine waking up, walking calmly to the bathroom, and finally feeling that satisfying relief, without effort, without pain, and without medication. For many senior citizens, this simple act becomes a daily challenge. But the solution isn't found in a pharmacy. It's in your kitchen. With just 3 natural combinations, taken regularly, thousands of elderly individuals have reactivated their digestion in as little as 72 hours. These aren't fads. They're time-tested tools for healthy aging and real tips for a longer life. The first and most powerful combination is papaya with chia seeds. You already know how valuable papaya is, but when you add a spoonful of chia seeds, previously soaked in water for at least 30 minutes, you supercharge the effect. Chia seeds form a gel-like consistency that hydrates and lubricates your digestive tract. When eaten together, this duo acts like a gentle broom for your intestines, sweeping through and helping everything move naturally. Start your day with half a papaya and 1 tablespoon of soaked chia. Within a few days, many senior citizens feel real, noticeable change. The second combination is as simple as it is powerful: warm water with lemon and a spoonful of olive oil, first thing in the morning. The warm water awakens the body, the lemon stimulates your liver and digestion, and the olive oil coats the intestines, helping waste move smoothly. Drink it on an empty stomach before breakfast. This is a well-loved practice among the elderly in many Mediterranean countries, and not just for digestion. It helps with skin, joints, and overall energy. And best of all, it costs almost nothing. The third combination is perfect for nighttime. 3 soaked prunes with plain yogurt or kefir. Prunes are rich in sorbitol, a natural compound that gently stimulates bowel movements. When paired with yogurt or kefir, which contain gut-friendly probiotics, it helps balance your intestinal flora while you sleep. Leave the prunes soaking in a little water during the day and eat them with a small bowl of yogurt about an hour before bed. Many senior citizens report that this one habit alone has ended years of constipation, without any pills or discomfort. What makes these combinations so effective isn't just the ingredients, it's the routine. Your body, especially in old age, loves consistency. When you feed it the right things at the right time each day, it begins to remember how to function properly. It's not about perfection, it's about rhythm. When digestion improves, so does energy, mood, sleep, and even mental clarity. These combinations are more than digestive aids. They are foundational pieces of well-being for seniors. But there's one unexpected benefit that no one talks about. One that goes beyond the bathroom, beyond the belly, and directly affects how you feel in your heart, your thoughts, and even your attitude toward life. What's the surprising side effect of a well-functioning gut? That's what you'll discover in the next topic. When most senior citizens begin making changes to improve their digestion, they usually have one goal: to finally go to the bathroom with ease. But what surprises almost everyone is that the benefits don't stop there. In fact, one of the most unexpected side effects of healing the gut is a wave of energy, clarity, and even joy that begins to return to the body. You might think you're just solving constipation, but what you're really doing is opening the door to a healthier, brighter version of yourself. This happens because your gut does much more than process food. It's directly connected to your brain and is responsible for producing about 90% of your serotonin, the hormone that regulates mood. That means when your digestion is slow, your mood often is too. But when your gut starts functioning again, you feel lighter not just physically, but emotionally. Many elderly people report feeling more calm, centered, and even hopeful, sometimes for the first time in years. And it all starts in the belly. Take, for example, a 72-year-old gentleman who tried just 3 days of papaya with chia in the morning and prunes with kefir at night. By the 4th day, not only was his digestion flowing, but he said he felt awake for the first time in months. His wife noticed it too. He was more cheerful, less tense, and finally sleeping through the night. This isn't magic. This is what happens when the body is finally free to do what it was made to do: heal and thrive, even in old age. Another senior citizen, a woman in her late 60s, shared that after years of battling constipation and bloating, she finally felt peaceful inside. It wasn't just that she could go to the bathroom. It was the sense of relief, the absence of tightness, the comfort of finally feeling in sync with her own body. This emotional lift can't be bought in a bottle. It's earned through attention, consistency, and kindness toward your body. Some of the greatest tools for healthy aging. There are even visible changes. As digestion improves, skin becomes clearer, inflammation decreases, and joint pain often lessens. That's because when the gut is backed up, toxins build up in the body, and when it flows freely, those toxins are released. The result? Better nutrient absorption, better circulation, better mood. These aren't just digestive victories. These are full-body upgrades that support true well-being for seniors. But the most powerful change of all might be this: the return of confidence. The feeling that you're not at the mercy of medications, discomfort, or declining health. That you still have control over how you feel and how you live. And once you feel that confidence, the next question becomes, how do I keep this going forever without slipping back into old habits? The answer is simpler than you think, and it's coming next. After finally getting your digestive system moving again, one question naturally arises: how do I make this last? For many senior citizens, the fear of slipping back into old, uncomfortable patterns is very real. But the truth is, keeping your intestines working smoothly doesn't require a miracle or a strict routine. It simply calls for consistency, awareness, and small daily decisions that build a foundation of health over time. You don't need pills, you need rhythm. And this rhythm is completely within your reach. The first cornerstone is hydration. This may sound basic, but it's one of the most overlooked causes of constipation in elderly people. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes less sharp. We don't drink as often, even when the body desperately needs it. Start your day with a glass of warm water with lemon. Keep a water bottle visible during the day. Add slices of cucumber or mint for flavor. This one habit alone supports digestion, joint health, and cognitive function. It's one of the most powerful and underrated tips for a longer life. Next comes fiber, every single day. But not just any fiber. You want natural, whole food sources: papaya, apples with skin, prunes, oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, leafy greens, carrots. Try starting your morning with a fruit bowl or oatmeal. Add flax or chia to yogurt or smoothies. At lunch, include a colorful salad with olive oil. These foods feed your gut in a way pills never can. For senior health, fiber isn't just helpful, it's essential. It keeps everything moving and nourishes the good bacteria in your intestines. But food isn't everything. Movement is the other key. You don't need intense exercise to support digestion. Gentle walks, light stretches, or even dancing to music from your younger years can help. Motion helps the intestines move. It increases circulation, improves mood, and makes your whole body feel more alive. A 20-minute walk after breakfast or dinner can have more impact than any supplement. Healthy aging isn't about pushing hard. It's about moving often, with joy. One more secret: routine. Try to eat, hydrate, and even use the bathroom around the same time each day. This trains your body to expect and respond. Your gut is a creature of habit. If you create a rhythm, it follows. And don't ignore its messages. If you feel backed up, bloated, or irregular, that's your body asking for support. Don't wait until it becomes a crisis. Well-being for seniors is about listening early and responding with care. So yes, you can absolutely live the rest of your life without depending on laxatives. You can feel light, clear, and in control, even in your 70s, 80s, or 90s. All it takes is small, loving attention to your body each day. And now that you've seen how to make that happen, maybe the bigger question is, why didn't someone teach you this sooner? The good news is, it's not too late to start. And in a moment, we'll tie it all together and help you take the next step with confidence. So, let me ask you, how much longer are you willing to live with discomfort, bloating, and sluggish digestion? Just because someone told you it's normal after 60? You've now seen that it's not normal. It's a signal. And more importantly, it's fixable. You don't need expensive pills. You don't need to suffer in silence. What you do need is to give your body what it's been asking for all along: attention, support, and consistency. Try it. Just 3 days. Choose one of the combinations we talked about: papaya with chia, warm water with lemon and olive oil, prunes with kefir. You don't have to change everything at once, but take one small step and observe. Watch how your body responds. Pay attention to how your mind and energy shift. These are the building blocks of real healthy aging, and they're available to you starting now. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these tips are you going to try first? Have you already tried one of them and had good results? Or do you still have questions or concerns? Share your experience in the comments. Your story can inspire someone else, maybe even save them years of frustration. Let's grow together. Let's create a community where senior citizens help one another live better every single day. And if this video helped you, imagine what else you'll discover by sticking with us. So don't leave without doing this one simple thing. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss another tip that supports your gut, your energy, your freedom, and your joy. Because this stage of life isn't about slowing down. It's about showing up for yourself with confidence. You deserve to live this next chapter with lightness, clarity, and peace inside your body. And it all begins in your gut.